Hello everyone, welcome to Late Night Meditation. I'm Klint. I'm very glad to be online with all of you, whether you're here on Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. So, hello Kirk, hello Pat, hello Rosie, Samantha, Timothy, and Penapa. Thank you all for joining here on Zoom, as well as all those who are watching from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. It's great to be here online together, as this program, Late Night Meditation, is a nice way to help us relax, be at ease, and allow ourselves to really get that peace. As we practice, one thing that we really need to do is relax. Many of us have been working so hard, and sometimes we forget, yes, we need a break too. And sometimes the easiest thing to do is just take a break, take a deep breath, take your time, and relax. The first thing we can do is relax. As we relax, your mind will begin to relax also. Just like when you go on vacation, you see a beautiful scenery, you see it and go, it feels nice. And notice how at that moment, you don't remember anything. It's as if you finally let go of all your worries, all the things that are in your mind have just vanished. But we can still have that same feeling, and we don't need to actually go anywhere. You can have that feeling come from within you. And that's what meditation can do. But before you get that, first thing you need to do is relax. Because that's the first and most important step. Relax. Once you relax, everything will just fall into place. It'll be very easy. As meditation itself is actually quite simple. Just 2 steps. Relaxation and awareness. So when it comes to awareness, what we do is a gentle focus. It's not intense or too strong or something like that. It's actually quite light and comfortable. What we do is visualize our meditation object. It can be anything. For example, a crystal ball, the sun, the full moon, or a bright star. In truth, it can be anything. As many of you know, my meditation object as a teenager was a '97 Lamborghini. It was my favorite car at the time. And that helped my mind to calm down, feel at ease, and still be able to stay focused on just one thing rather than everything. And just being able to do that, your mind is more free, more comfortable. And because of it, you gain clarity. You're able to think clearly. That way, you don't unintentionally lash out on friends or do something too silly that you regret later. Instead, you have that moment to just pause and think before you act. Be able to decide what choice to do instead of simply impulse. So, meditation is a wonderful tool to help us with that. And I'd like to say hello to Pam, also joining here from on Zoom. So now, let's begin our meditation. And as we begin, remember, first thing we do is relax. So allow yourself to relax and sit in the most comfortable position possible. I like to call it our perfect position because it's perfect for you. And let us gently close our eyes, taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out, Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you're relaxed, we can move on to the next step, allowing ourselves to truly relax with a body scan. Let us start from the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them, as if you are about to go to sleep. Letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling on the still water. Then relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And let the relaxation flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your shoulders. Feel your shoulders becoming very loose, very light. Feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. No pressure, no tension, just at ease and comfortable. Allow the relaxation to flow down to your arms. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your fingers. And relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back, little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And let the relaxation flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step to meditation is relaxation, letting our body feel comfortable and relaxed. So if you still have any discomfort, feel free to adjust your position and go through the steps again, relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And once you're ready, comfortable and relaxed, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. It is a light focus, not too intense, not too intent. It's light and comfortable, very much like watching TV, how we can sit there staring at that box for hours and hours, not moving a single muscle, but we're still feeling relaxed and comfortable. It's because we have just the right focus and the right amount of relaxation. With meditation, we do that same thing, only instead of focusing outward, we bring our focus inward. And just take your time. Let your mind slow down, letting your mind rest at this one point. This point we call the center. It's in the middle of your abdomen, 2 finger widths above navel level. Or simply taking a deep breath and feel where the air goes to the lowest point That's the general area where your center is. As we practice, just know the general area is fine. Because we know our mind loves to wander. And if the mind is not quite still yet, it's very much like water when it's turbulent. Even though the water is clean and clear, if it's still moving around, we are unable to see through it. So just take your time. Let your mind slow down to be calm and peaceful. Just staying with your meditation object, floating at your center. As we let our mind stay centered for a prolonged period of time, our mind starts to let go of all the extra thoughts. At first, it might not let go all at once. Maybe we let go of maybe one or two things. And even that is already a win. Take your time. No rush. Everything we do in meditation is light and gentle. Take your time. As we practice, your mind may begin to wander, as it naturally does. There is nothing wrong. It is the nature of the mind. So to help us get our mind to calm down, another tool you use is a mantra. A mantra is a word, a sound, or a phrase. Whatever helps you feel calm and peaceful. The mantra we like to use: Samma Arahant Samma Arahant Samma Arahant. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, sabay, clear and bright. Use your meditation object and your mantra as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Samma Arahan Samma Arahan Samma Arahan. Now, let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Samma Arahant Samma Arahant Samma Arahant Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let it spread out far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together, for us to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Paccheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Bantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Saddha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes, Take your time, no rush, as we slowly come back. Do a little stretch, a few deep breaths, and just notice how you feel right now compared to when we first started meditation. Notice that difference. As each time we meditate, take it as a brand new experience. Even if it's so very similar to what you usually feel, it's a brand new experience. It's something that you get to re-experience. Kind of like if you get on a roller coaster. The first time, wow, you're very, very amazed and excited. Second time, maybe a little bit less, but it's still very exciting. And as we practice, sometimes you might start to feel like, oh, I don't feel like I'm progressing. But in truth, you are progressing. It's just that we move forward, we just don't realize it. You start to see something a little bit different, or start to feel something a little bit different. But sometimes we don't notice it so much because it's very, 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 very slight, little by little. Thank you, Pat. I'm very glad you feel super relaxed. That's very great. Also, hello, Kat. Thanks for joining here on Zoom today, as well as everyone on Facebook. As seems like Facebook has made a new update. I cannot see anyone's comments, so I'll go back to you afterward. So, as always, before we go anywhere, I'd like to share a quote which I think would be very beneficial in our practice. This is a quote from Lopata Mashiyo, and it's really about some habits that we can gain that we should try doing. And there are 4 of them. First habit is to have affection for Bun. Now, you might be wondering, what is Bun? Bun is this peaceful energy. So Bun and inner peace. When you have this affection for it, as in affection for goodness and wanting to do good, whether it be for yourself or for others, it's all a good thing to do. From there, to abstain from using harsh or bad language. So really starting to use good speech, use endearing speech, encouraging speech. From there, let's be happier to give than to receive. Okay? Because when you can give to someone, you start to see how happy they get, how much they're able to benefit from what you've given. And you yourself in turn you feel lifted up, and it's a great feeling. And from there, you should also associate with those who are wise. Now you might be wondering, why is this on the list? If you associate with someone who's not very wise, and wise in the case of they're not very wise with how they use their time, or they're not very wise in what kind of decisions they make in their life. So for example, someone who wants to pull you down and end up being more so a bad friend, this is not a good idea to be around. But if you're near someone's wise, who's always someone who you can count on, someone you feel you can learn something from, they're always there with good advice. Pretty much the big brother type. The type that you feel, I can always go to this person. Or the type who is like a good teacher. This is something we should have. Because as we have affection for Bun or goodness, you continue to lift yourself up because goodness lifts you. From there, to stop doing harsh language, because when you start to push down others with your speech, you don't really increase your heart shrinks. From there, if you continue to get shrunk, that heart gets smaller. You won't be able to be happy doing anything, especially when it's time to give. You won't have the heart to want to give. From there, you have to stay away from bad friends or people who are really a bad influence and continue to look for something that is good and beneficial. So these are some really good habits that we can have to not only help us in meditation, but also help us in life. Because those negative feelings that people we associate with or things that we do, they affect us in our meditation as well as the good things that we do and the good people we associate with. This is why it's so wonderful that we get to come together and meditate or have time to be with other like-minded individuals who want to be peaceful or at least find a way to get back to peace. Because not everyone who goes to the meditation class is able to be at peace. We're all working on it. Same with religious leaders and um, monks, priests, everyone, we're all working at trying to find peace and also sharing it with others. So let's all do our part little by little and at least have your own peace. That's something that's the most important. So, as always, does anyone have any questions? You're welcome to turn on your microphone or type in the comments. As I mentioned, I will get back to you guys after since I cannot see any comments from Facebook today. Nothing today? Well, while you're thinking about your question, I do want to invite you all to a very special event, which is tomorrow. Do you know what it is? Full moon. Tomorrow is our full moon event. So let me show you the full moon poster. And what's wonderful is it will be here on this Zoom room. So you already know the meeting ID and the passcode, as well as the time that we do it will be at 8 to 9 Central. So adjust to your time slot. That's and this time, what's wonderful is, well, there's two wonderful things that happen. Is our guest monk will be Lompi Pasarat, so it's great that we get to have him back to come and lead the full moon this time, as well as September 21st is actually International Day of Peace. So not only are we meditating for peace, but it's the day that the whole world decided this is a day for peace. So why not come together, join, and let's meditate together for peace. Also, we will be lighting candles. So if you have a candle nearby or an electric light or something, to light your candles or a light as a way of a symbol to spread peace to the world. Because every one of us is like a candle. And that candlelight, when we share it with someone else, you don't lose your light. It spreads and it grows. And little by little, we can make that light brighten up the whole world. So I really hope you all can join in. It's going to be a wonderful event. And this time, it'll be in person for California in Azusa. For Chicago, we actually had ours today. But um, we will also be joining tomorrow also. So I really hope you can join in and join in the peacemaking together. So as the time is now coming to a close, I'd like to say thank you all for joining in, and I'd like to give you this blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into the light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you all again. Have a wonderful night. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So I hope you all keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So take care. Good night for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. For those on Zoom, I'll stay on a little bit longer so we can continue to talk if you'd like. So everyone, take care. Good night.
Thank you.